Hey guys, Wendy Hutchins here with Growth Walk, a channel that promotes growth and development in all areas of life through education, discipline, and consistent action. So I wanted to just post a video real quick because I was thinking about something. You know how they say knowledge is power, right? Or knowledge is only power when it's applied. That made me think about the time when I was going through my reconstruction period, as I called it, where I shed old ways of thinking, behaving, and believing. And, I worked on myself and I built up my self-esteem, my confidence, how I viewed myself. I worked on all of that. And then I even worked on how I behaved and responded in certain situations. So with that being said, that's knowledge, right? That's knowledge. And then you went to try and change it, but you only know if that actually, if you changed, if you healed, if it worked, if you're put in those same type of situations and you respond differently. So if you're responding the same way with that new knowledge, then you haven't grown, you haven't changed. So the only way to really truly see if that you've made that progress, you've made that growth, is if you actually are put into these situations where you're tested. So for instance, for me, like, being in a relationship previously and being jealous and insecure and all that stuff, the only way to know if I've really gotten over that in a relationship type setting is to be in a relationship and experience some of the similar things that I had in my previous relationship. And it could have been something so simple as like, another girl walking by and my boyfriend looking at her and that making me feel so insecure and jealous. Like, am I going to respond the same way I did in my past relationship without that knowledge that I would respond now, knowing what I know, knowing what I've learned about myself, about why I reacted that way? Like, or am I going to just still do the same things? But you know what I mean? What made me realize is that you don't really know until you're put into these situations. So you do this work on yourself, you equip yourself with the knowledge, the resources, the tools, and the true determining factor is if you're thrown into that situation, how are you going to respond? How are you going to react now, knowing what you know now about yourself, about why you responded that way previously, and then too, it being a different time in your life too. How are you going to react now with the information that you've been equipped with? Are you going to use it to help improve your situation? Or are you going to disregard it and keep repeating the same mistakes over and over again? Lesson learned, y'all. Lesson learned. That right there was just so profound for me when I thought about this. And I just wanted to share it with y'all. And hopefully that's something for y'all to think about and dwell on in your own current lives. All right, take care. And then one of my things I like to say is do something positive for your mind, body, and soul.